Lumi was a dreamer. She lived in a small town where everything looked the same, dull and gray. But Lumi saw the world differently. In her mind, the world was bursting with colors. She longed to share this vision. Lumi loved to draw and paint. She used anything she could find, sticks, stones, berries, but nothing felt quite right. Her pictures never matched the pictures in her head. She wished for a way to paint the sky, to share her dreams with everyone. One day Lumi found a brush hidden beneath the floorboards of her attic. It shimmered like moonlight. When she touched it, a jolt of energy ran through her. It felt special, magical. That night Lumi snuck outside. The sky was a vast, empty canvas. She dipped the brush in moonlight and flicked her wrist. A fluffy white cloud appeared, just as she imagined it. Lumi was ecstatic. She painted all night. Swirling clouds formed fantastical shapes, a giant fluffy rabbit, a majestic winged lion. Her heart soared with each creation. The next morning Lumi ran outside, eager to see people's reactions, but no one seemed to notice. They went about their day, their faces glued to the ground. Disappointment washed over Lumi. Days turned into weeks. Lumi continued to paint the sky, each night more breathtaking than the last. Still, the townspeople remained indifferent. They called her Lumi the Loony, lost in her own world. Lumi's heart ached. Her secret joy felt heavy, a burden to bear alone. Doubt crept in. What was the point of all this beauty if no one saw it? Maybe they were right. Maybe she was just a silly dreamer. One day, a storm gathered over the town. The sky turned a menacing gray, mirroring the gloom in Lumi's heart. She felt lost, her gift a cruel joke. She hurled the brush into a corner and cried. As the storm raged, Lumi thought about her paintings. She realized she'd been painting for herself to escape the town's dullness. She hadn't considered what they might see in her art. A new thought sparked within Lumi. What if she could use her gift to show them the beauty she saw? Maybe, just maybe, she could open their eyes too. With newfound determination, Lumi retrieved the brush. The storm outside mirrored the turmoil in her heart, but she wouldn't give up. This time she would paint not for herself, but for them. Lumi stepped out into the storm, her heart pounding. Rain lashed against her face, but she held the brush aloft. Closing her eyes, she poured all her emotions into it. Hope, joy, a longing for connection. As Lumi painted, the storm seemed to respond. The wind whipped her clouds into a whirlwind of colors. The sky transformed into a canvas of breathtaking beauty. The townspeople, seeking shelter from the storm, finally looked up. The storm didn't seem so scary anymore. It was beautiful. When the last stroke faded, a profound silence fell over the town. Then, a cheer erupted. Lumi had painted away their indifference, replacing it with wonder. From that day forward, Lumi wasn't Lumi the Loony anymore. She was Lumi the Sky Painter, their artist. The town was no longer gray. Lumi's art had reminded them that even in the darkest of times, there is always beauty to be found. All they had to do was look up.